Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. It's Jen from You So Much, and I'm here celebrating with you on this happy, wonderful Monday, having a little chocolate and coffee for breakfast. I hope you are enjoying a good beverage and some good chocolate right now, too. I apologize. I know that I was going to do 28 days in a row in February. And the truth is, yesterday I just couldn't make it happen. Sometimes that just happens. And when I could make it happen, it was like right during Super Bowl. And I thought people are either watching for the commercials or for Gaga, or actually they're watching for the game, which is not really why I watch the Super Bowl. I love to watch the commercials personally. And of course, Gaga was my priority for the Super Bowl yesterday. But one of the things that I have, I'm not a huge fan of, even though I love football, I'm not a huge fan of the NFL. It's just, to me, I feel like it's just not as exciting. It's just not as unpredictable. And so I'm a huge college football fan. Go Ducks. That's my team. But in general, I'm not, the Super Bowl is just more fun for me because it's kind of another reason to celebrate, right? So anyway, I would have had to do it during the Super Bowl, or then it would have been later. And I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna take the day off. And so that's what I decided to do. So I'll either make it up by doing 2 times in one day, or I will add a first day on the first day on March or something, but I'm going to keep to my 28 days. However, I have to make it happen in case I have to miss another future day in February. I will still do 28 days of celebration and chocolate for breakfast. So speaking of chocolates, today I am sharing with you Fran's chocolates, which I believe I mentioned, maybe it was even in Saturday's episode. This is a delicious chocolate. You can see what it looks like inside. It's the dark chocolate sea salt. And I am telling you, it's like the perfect blend of chocolate and caramel and salt that I've ever had. And the dark chocolate specifically is so good. And what's awesome about it is the caramel is like a real caramel inside, but it's not too chewy. So it's easy to eat. I don't feel like you're chewing forever in your mouth. And just that perfect amount of salt on it. Oh my gosh, it is like so amazingly made. I can't even describe. It's my favorite dark chocolate sea salt caramel that I've ever had. And like I said, Fran's is up in Seattle. And one day I was raving about how much I loved it on Facebook. And I found a friend of mine, a sorority sister of mine, is related to the owner. I believe it's maybe her aunt or her great aunt or something like that. And so I was like, oh my God, you're kidding me, because I was recommending it to someone on a thread that she happened to see. So anyway, Fran's chocolate, I highly recommend it. Again, I don't know if they carry it, throughout, obviously because in the Northwest is probably why they carry it so many. I've seen it many places actually here around Portland, not just Whole Foods. I've seen it at different like gift shops and whatnot. So it's a fantastic and delicious chocolate that I highly recommend, especially the dark chocolate sea salt caramels. They're so, so good. So let's get into my celebration. My first thing I'm celebrating today is my day off yesterday. I think it's good to just take a day off sometimes when you need it. And I woke up early. As I mentioned, one of the reasons why I was going to have to reschedule was that I had dance practice in the morning yesterday. And so we've had lots of extra dance. And so I had that going on, and then I had to do some other things, and then I had to, then I came home and it was like, okay, Super Bowl's on, and I could do a live broadcast, but I'm sure everyone else is paying attention to the Super Bowl and all that fun stuff that's going on and celebrating with that. So I still celebrated, and I celebrated having a day off yesterday, and I'm celebrating that today too, because it was nice to have a little bit of a break. And also the other thing is, I didn't mention this earlier, but one of the things I'm doing on the weekends is showing you guys a recipe that I'm making something for breakfast made with chocolates. And so I will definitely, when I make up this one that I missed yesterday, I will definitely include a recipe. So don't worry, y'all. I won't gyp you on the recipes either. The second thing that I am celebrating is I am celebrating Justin Bieber. Okay, might sound kind of funny, but one of the commercials that was on yesterday during the Super Bowl was Justin talking about how he is a celebration expert, which I totally loved. And I'm really hoping that this whole celebration thing is going to catch on, and he will encourage people to celebrate. And he was encouraging people to celebrate with dance moves. He was with a football player. I forget what the name of the player is, because you know me in the NFL, right? they were showing some of the celebration dance moves they do at the end zone. And so Justin was kind of making fun of himself in a way and doing some funky dance moves too, and saying, I think it was a T-Mobile commercial about unlimited. And so he was saying unlimited amount of celebration, I think is what he said. So I'm with you on that, Justin. Unlimited celebration. Even though I'm only doing this live broadcast for 28 days, I highly encourage you to celebrate with chocolate for breakfast or whatever your pleasure is every single day, not just these next 28 days. So here's celebrating you, Justin Bieber, and your fun dance moves. I liked it. I thought it was very funny. The second thing, or the third thing I'm celebrating today is I'm celebrating a nice hot bath, because I took one yesterday and it was so nice to be able to take one and soothe my muscles, because I have been doing extra dance practices. And I think I mentioned to you that I fell on my bum last week on the ice. And so in the combination of all that together, my muscles feel so good today. I woke up and I was surprised that I wasn't like completely sore, because we've had so much practice and I feel great. I felt fantastic. And so I think the hot bath was the trick. It was so soothing. It was really cool because my daughter actually had with her, she bought this huge bag of Epsom salts and it had this delicious vanilla smell. And so I had some vanilla Epsom salt bath and I chilled and I just relaxed. And I actually watched a little bit of Scandal, which was great, because I'm catching up on Scandal. It's back on for all y'all who didn't know and who watched Scandal, because I didn't know. I thought for some reason it was just on, the first episode was on last week. And so when I pulled up my DVR to play, I was like, oh my God, there's 2 episodes there, not just one. So another little extra thing to celebrate with my bath was to be able to watch Scandal and soothe my muscles. So that was really fun yesterday. So I'm celebrating that as well. So I don't think we have anyone in the live chat today. I'm not seeing anyone. So what I will do with the extra couple of minutes that I have is just encourage you guys to make a list of the people in your life that you are celebrating today. One of the things that a friend told me about that they started doing was they started writing a thank you card in the morning every single day to thank a person in their life that has been, kind to them, encourage them, whatever reason they want to say thank you to them. And it sort of starts off the day with gratitude and celebrating somebody else. And so one of the things that I always do in my celebration journal is I write down the people in my life who I really appreciate. And so I highly encourage you to do the same and then do something nice and fun for them. It could be, doesn't have to be a thank you card. It could be send them a little note, send them a little Facebook message, send an email with a link to something that you know that they'll dig. I sometimes send friends dance videos that I really love. I have a friend who's often sending me fun GIFs from Tumblr. I really love and appreciate that. So if you have someone in your life that you appreciate and you could do something fun for them, send them a Snapchat, whatever it might be. It doesn't have to be thank you note. It can even just be a phone call, like a phone call to my parents. They love that more than anything else. So speaking of, maybe I'll call them today just to say thank you and celebrate life with them today on this wonderful Monday. So thanks you guys for joining me for Chocolate for Breakfast. I encourage you, if you're watching this replay later, to in the comments below tell me what you're celebrating today, and or tell me how you're celebrating, and or tell me who you're celebrating. Any of those things would be awesome and will enhance your life for sure. So thanks again, you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and tomorrow, by the way, is not going to be at 9 a.m. again, because every Tuesday I have my Chicks Connect meeting, which I talked a little bit about last week, my Chicks Connect group. And so I will schedule out actually the rest of at least for this week, the episodes and what time they will be at, so you guys will know in case you want to join me and celebrate in the chat box with me. And again, if you do that, I will read out what you're celebrating today too, or even if you just want to make a fun comment to me or whatever. I'd love to hear from you. All right, thanks you guys. Please enjoy your Monday and have a little pleasure, whether it's chocolate, dancing, hot baths, whatever it might be. I hope you find something to celebrate today. All right, thanks you guys. Talk to you later.